Hello everybody, I'm back for my second Infinity Nikki video. The last one was about features I'd like to see added as the game continues to grow, and I thank you for the positive reception to that one. In the intro of that video, I expressed that I'm kind of old school with the games I choose to play, so ongoing free-to-play gacha service games are pretty new to me. And an element of that that's got my interest is the limited time content the game can offer. It's exciting knowing that approximately once a month, you'll get a set of new missions, outfits, story, etc. with a limited time to complete them. It's also a bit scary to think that parts of a game that I rather like could just be inaccessible one day with no chance of a replay. Now I know the most resourceful thing for a game like this to do is to have reruns of the limited time content for those who missed it the first time, and my guess is we'll see much of it return. But that got me wanting to document it just in case it doesn't, and I figured this would give me the opportunity to express some of my thoughts as well. I didn't record much of the Companion Day season or Shooting Star season, and much of my fireworks footage is featured in the previous video, so why not start with the latest, the spooky season, or eerie season. So as usual, our introduction to the new season will be a new title screen to represent the current version. I think this is my favorite so far, Nikki playing piano with a moody moonlit backdrop, and Momo dancing around before being chased by a ghostly wisp. Plus the song is just beautiful. Jumping in, we'll head to the store first. And here, we'll see that we're given 3 free outfits, each unlocking a day apart. The first is the Perfectionist, an outfit in the sexy category. It's put together nicely, but it's not one I especially like. But of course, the nice thing about obtaining full outfits is that each piece can be used individually, or parts can be swapped out. The dress itself is gorgeous, but I don't like it with the pink coat, so for this arrangement, I decided to swap the Troubles Dissolved for an older piece, Enchanting Night. The glasses and bag are kinda distracting, so I remove those, and now I'm quite happy with the Imperfect Perfectionist. The second outfit is the Fresh Jade Dreams, and I actually quite like this one the way it is. I typically get rid of handhelds, but other than that, great addition. And finally, we have Dream in Glimpses. There's a lot going on here. The dress is actually not connected to the top, so they can be used separately. It looks nice, but it's a bit floofy for my tastes. So I swapped it for the cutie plaid, which fits nice. The hat and bag now look out of place though, so goodbye. But the remaining hair and accessories go quite nice together. Now besides the free outfits, we get 2 new ones available for purchase. Rosy Sweetheart, a sweet category, I bought instantly. I really like that style. That was $300. I really like this one as is, but also I kind of felt the fuzzy socks are a bit excessive, so I replaced them with the only other pink ones I had, Paw Print Love. The jacket is really nice, but the top beneath really stands on its own too. Then, the other purchasable outfit is Golden Hour. It's also a sweet label, and it costs 60 Stellarite. To me, it's like a more elegant Bright Days, so that's pretty cool. And just like Bright Days, the hat isn't overbearing, so I kept it along with the bag. Okay, now for Resonance. Fair warning, I won't be able to pull every Resonance outfit for these videos, so the previews will have to do in most cases. Luckily, they come with really cool feature videos. They never load great for me, but they are available to watch on the official YouTube channel. I really like Timeless Melody. The turning key in the back is also a really cool addition. Plenty of colors too. And then Spectral Mist. It's nice. Dark mixed with light. Or there's the Dawn variant. That's all for outfits for now, but there's a few others to cover later. Now, let's quickly cover some version 1.3 adjustments. 3 additional outfit slots have been added, which helps us in creating more combinations. I don't know why it's 7 instead of 8, that would just seem more complete, but I'll take it. The funny thing is, the default labeling was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6. They changed that later on. When you collect a sketch now, there is a craft shortcut on screen, so that'll be convenient for many. The courses menu is a bit cleaner now. The side panel has smaller bubbles, and they're no longer offset from one another, so you see more categories before scrolling. The warp spires now activate automatically when approaching them, where before you'd need to press a button. They added an invert option for the photo camera, but Nikki's world view camera still doesn't have an invert toggle. A lore compendium was added. Now you can reread all of those books we stumbled upon, though I think it reset a few of mine. I know I read these Companion Day books, and I even have footage in my last video of me reading this Fireworks Season book, though none of this is really a big deal to me. This next one, however, is a huge bummer. Many PS5 users saw their updates being stuck at 100%. I say that with quotation marks, because it was never actually stuck, but just stayed at 100 for a very long time. This caused many, including myself, to reset the game and try again, and doing this seems to delete all photos that weren't saved via Hourglass. Luckily, I screen recorded all of my photos for my other video, but I mourn for those who didn't have backups. So, important reminder, always back up your photos. An ironic coincidence is that version 1.3 added a quick save feature on screen right when you take a photo, so that should help us with keeping up with backups. I'm just bummed my Momo album and Expedition Handbook are boring defaults now, but what can you do? Some temporary features are a giant full moon seen at night, much like the previous shooting stars and fireworks. It's nice that nighttime gets some attention, since in many games, I find night to get quite boring. In the south towards the castle ruins, you can hear an eerie song and see some spooky fog. We'll get to why that is in a minute. And around the same region, we'll see some new text on the map, and also some strange fog. We'll also cover that soon. So let's look at our Events tab. The Queen's Lament is the more interesting one. Song of the Lost is our main quest line for this update. Tales of Mystery is 2 sets of 3 side quests related to the spooky quest. Below that, we have a new realm of Phantom Blossoms, offering platforming challenges much like the Shooting Star Season's Wishing Nebula. Memories of Yesterday is a small photo album to be filled that coincides with the quests. In Search of Lost Dreams is a task checklist used to unlock an outfit. And finally, Queen's Favor is a daily check-in good for 7 days. The next tab over is the Bulquet Care Day. I'm not saying that right, am I? Is it bouquet? Like a bouquet of flowers? I don't know, but I'll be saying Bulquet for the rest of this video, cause I think it sounds funny. There's just one event in this tab, and that's the 2 sets of 3 side quests relating to the temporary Bulquet Observation Camp. Next tab over advertises a new Mirror Crown Pinnacle contest, and lastly, Momo's usual social media information. So let's do some quests. Our main quest starts with Mysterious Prelude, where Captain Haya and Dada discuss complaints of ghostly activity and missing people near Queen Philomea's castle ruins. Nikki insists she'll check it out, and we begin our adventure heading south. I'm pretty happy this update focuses on this lower region, as I haven't had much reason to explore it before. my focus has been on all of the story-mandated areas, from Florawish, Upper Meadow, Stoneville, Abandoned District, and a bit of the Wishing Woods. And the last update had me checking out the Firework Island. My only experience with this lower portion beyond the river is a bike ride through the castle and a glimpse of the closed gate. So there's no better time to get familiar with it. We meet Investigator Locke outside of the ruins, who's scared of the ghosts. He explains the changes that occur at night, and we see for ourselves. That's when we meet an animated doll, Livy. She's looking for someone named Faylene, and says a seal must be broken. We summon a ghost who leads us to a talking sword, who turns out to be the Queen's royal knight, Percy. Up ahead, we meet a silent scarecrow and a talking cat.
Is the cat talking?
Different from Momo. We take a moment to collect black blings and report back. Finally, we climb our way up the ruins and reach that room featured in the update screen. A pair of white gloves plays the piano and urges Nikki to join. We speak with Miss Glove, and we get our third and final token. We return to Livy, who is asleep, and this will-o-wisp tells us we need to go further into the ruins. The only catch is, the game instilled an artificial hold, so we gotta wait a few days. Might as well do some side quests. 2 spooky ones can be done now, so the full moon in the truth has us helping these kids solve a riddle. And a further mystery has us photographing the first torch in this tunnel. And the kids then speak about illusion blooms, which can make you see things. The second quest, The Secrets at 12, sends us on a quick and easy photo quest for Carlos, capturing a pavilion, then following a shadow to speak with another shadow, revealing some lost pages. With Carlos's research soon to be published, I decide to start our other set of quests. The first one actually builds off a previously available quest with Looney, where we retrieve a notebook and photograph the bouquet for her. Our new quest has us tracking down Professor Romito, who helps us create aroma formulas to treat the bouquet, which result in various color changes. We then go back to the camp and speak with a mystery person in a tent, who gives us a quiz in exchange for a color-changing formula. A quiz. Could that be Adventura? Our next quest has us tracking down 2 researchers in Florawish, then reporting back to Romito. At another tent, we meet Kirito, who wants some bouquet felt, but is scared to go near it. So Nikki and the fearless Momo are happy to help. Next, the old Ray and Wings chef, Fournier, seeks inspiration for a new dish centered around the bouquet's color-changing attributes. We snap a photo for him, which I had a bit of trouble with, and he confirms the bouquet's feed is not responsible for his color. And for our final Boule quest, we meet Lucian, who asks for 3 sunny orchids that we definitely already have. In all this time, I've gotten just enough Dreams turn points in the search for lost dreams to unlock the Dream Chaser outfit. Some easy points can come from taking a photo of the full moon, which I thought I did, but apparently not, taking a photo with illusion blooms, photographing the blue bouquet or black bouquet, treating the bouquet, or collecting whim stars. This new outfit is stunning, definitely a new favorite. Since the description goes on about riding a bike, I figure a bike ride is in order. And now with enough time passed, we can continue on with the main questline. We meet up with Livy, who's awake now, and we put those seals to use to open a door. This gives us access to the underground portion of the ruins, which turns out to be an all-new dungeon. Defeating Esslings will perk up these bear guards, and we find Investigator Locke, who's looking a bit different these days. We pass through a nice courtyard, see some beautiful stained glass, and shatter through some glass boxes before coming face to face with Queen Philomia. As usual for these limited quests, we get to briefly see the current Resonance outfit in action as it ties into a cutscene. The Queen mistakes us for Livy, but after realizing we're not, she tries to take us down along with the castle ruins. But just then, we're saved by a song. We learn about the Queen's sister, Olivia, and the connection to the dolls. We hear the song one last time, and the bear plushies are returned to their normal human form. With the main quest wrapped up, we can return to Strange to continue the side quests. We play a quick game where we have to find the real Strange, which turns out to be the one with the cat. Our prize is the access to a nearby room filled with books that tell us more about the Queen's story. Our second line of spooky side quests starts with a croaker pointing out a lamppost that won't stay fixed. The anticlimactic resolution to this is to fix it 3 times. Our next quest requires us to finish an older quest, Where the Daisies Grow. But once we do, we hear a ghost story from Davinzo, then help him find ghosts in a photo. And then our final quest for this update has us following the ghost story to a bench, where we reunite with the ghost from earlier. He tells us he wants to help Percy fix his brooch. So we give him a feather in exchange for some Illusia Bloom earrings. All the quests are done now, but there's still a few things left to do. I run through the realm of Phantom Blossoms, which mix platforming challenges with a bit of battling, and these get more difficult as we go on. There's plenty of points where the floor will drop out on us, so we gotta follow the patterns. And completing them all will get us a new title. We could also kill some time participating in the Pinnacle contest for various rewards. Not much of note happens here though. So eventually, we get our mid-season update, which adds a few small things. Our daily check-ins is replaced with the Full Moon Ballad, which is another checklist of tasks, this time only for small rewards. Our Bulquet tab adds in Allison's travel shop for the second time so far. And finally, we see a tab for a new resonance, so let's check that out. First up is Time of Serenity, featuring the outfit Dream Banquet, in which the description tells a short story of a princess tying into the Queen's castle and bouquet featured throughout this update. It has a lovely recolor too. But the one I'm really excited for is Journey on the Wind, featuring the 4-star outfit Adventure Ride. The default coloring is quite cool, but I just love the recolor. Shame I'll have to hold off on it. But I at least need the base version, so after 39 pulls, I have Adventure Ride. This comes with an ability to summon a motorcycle, so I equip it to the wheel, and bam! That is the coolest pose I've ever seen. Nikki, you really didn't have to stunt on all of us like that. The interesting thing is, upon getting on the motorcycle, Nikki reverted back to her equipped outfit, which initially had me thinking it defeats the purpose of the outfit ability, but the upside is you can ride the motorcycle in any outfit, so it works out for the better. Still, Adventure Ride goes hand in hand with the bike, so I equip the new outfit to one of those new slots, and we ride off into the sunset. Perfect timing, actually. As you could probably guess, the motorcycle is rather loud, so we'll be keeping all of Wishfield up. It has some pretty neat headlights on it, so that's a nice touch. I can't tell if it's faster than the normal bike, but I couldn't help wanting more speed out of it. I think the loud engine makes it feel like it should be faster. Side note, I just love Momo riding on the back of it. Anyway, I arrived at our destination, so we find Allison set up in the camp this time. And although these trades unlock a day apart from one another, I can already see they'll be just as easy as last time. I mean, I pick up almost every forageable item I pass. With that, we've done just about everything in the 1.3 Eerie Season update. A couple photos are in order. And because of the major cowgirl vibes in Nikki's newest outfit, it's only appropriate to end this video chilling with some horsies. So let me know what you think about this video. It's kind of a test to see how practical a series like this could be, though I can't promise I'll cover every update. So I guess I'll see ya when I see ya. Thanks for watching, everybody.